Yo, Duratsan from the chat. Everybody is allowed to participate in the 5v5 1v1 Duels. They are community-driven, community-put, and communities get to run in them, man. Everybody and anybody is welcome. We got ourselves Team Blue actually still putting together. On Team Red, we got Boomister going on Team Red with Chilpa as a Frost DK. We got ourselves Dark Messiah on a big old Froggo. Are you Frost? It is Frost DK. We got ourselves Cassax as a Demon Hunter and Peaches of Feral on Team Blue. We are missing a guy, but we're going to go through with Gritchen as, I want to say, Fury Warrior. He's got to just spazzing all over the place. Lucron's Demonology Warlock. Looks like Lucron might be going up first. None given playing that furry Volpera Hunter. And we got Spart as the Archmage with a legendary, dude. Let's go. Lucron going up first versus Chilpa's going to hit him with a bit of a fear. Putting out the shot of bolts. Going to have to get the imps up and running. Going to be a flank for Lucron actually trying to get gripped by Chilpa's or maybe a stun. And Chilpa's was not able to get any kind of damage. And Lucron popping out more pets up and running, trying to get even more imps. Stun to Lucron. He does get a horror effect onto Chilpa's, getting even more pets up and running. Guardian of Azeroth is up. It's going to be the Felguard coming out with a stun. It's going to get Demai Tard, maybe a second stun on Chilpa's. Could be IBF and Chilpa's taking quite a lot of damage. Looking to go for Chance Fusion. Big AMS. Massive healing through all this damage. He just waited, took it, and let himself take all that damage. Maledic rolling Chilpa's right now as the pets are slapping him around. It's going to get an interrupt onto the Tyrant. Looking to line aside the pets a little bit, but Lucron is keeping him out in the open, trying to keep him baited out in the open. Going to get a fear on Chilpa's as he gets some even more further cooldowns rolling. Going to be a fear again on Chilpa's as Lucron trying to get more handle downs, to get more imps up and running, more demon dogs up and running too. But Chilpa's out was a huge play with that transfusion, by the way. Again, as I said before, Death Knights and Death Strikes, the more damage you take, the more healing you do. And you pop transfusion to amplify that healing even more. IBF and Death Pact out of Chilpa's, putting his health a little bit in necrotic as he's trying to get some damage onto Lucron. Lucron popping out his own health, pumping up a little bit more with also a Warlock Hellstone just to help it a little bit. Chilpa's got himself transfusion rolling, gonna be quite nice and healthy. Lucron going for Reflect, so Chilpa's cannot interrupt him at all. As the Reflect can actually reflect the Death Knight CC, the Death Knight kick. And Lucron gonna get even more pets up and running. All he can really do is get more demon handle downs in them. Chicken coming out of Chilpa's out of the pet stun from Lucron. And Chilpa's, he does have AMS if he needs to, if he feels like he's ever an issue. Lucron still continuing to try to get more pets up and running, hanging out next to the Warlock Gateway in case things go bad. AMS up and running for Chilpa's. Lucron not literally looking all that good. Might have to go hit Chilpa's with a horror effect or something. Trying to go for a fear. Not going to be an interrupt on Chilpa's, however. Stun. Lucron cannot get out of it. Might be enough damage on you, but Chilpa's looking to get away from the guy immediately trying to get a fear, and that's going to be Chilpa's taking him out at the very end. Chilpa's just brute force his way through Lucron. The pets do not do enough damage for the Warlocks, especially Demonology. The only one that really does Tyrant and all the big summon pets. But like the Imps, they do very, very little damage. The Demon Dogs, they do very, very little damage. They really let you set up for a big go, but that's really about it. Stun on Chilpa's right now as None Given is just trying to get himself a little bit of opportunity just to get away from Chilpa's. He does have the pet to Death Strike off of, so as long as he has someone to hit, he'll be in a good spot. Chain of Ice under None Given, so he can finally match up and catch up. Freezing Trap is going to stop him in a pretty dope-ass animation, honestly, as the Death Strike comes out. And Chilpa's looking to increase his own health a little bit, try to get her Merciless Winter, finally going into None Given. Is going to hit him with a stun as the Tricky comes out of the Hunter. Chilpa's just needs to stay up and drop and None Given the whole time, though. Not given actually having to use Crucibles in order to get himself a self-heal. Not really getting away from Chilpa's, not really trying to. That's going to be a little bit of a survival of the fittest defensive, which is a pretty long, like 2-minute defensive for None Given. Rotating that before he rotates any other defensives, not a heal. And Chilpa's just needs to stay on top of None Given the whole time. None Given will have a longer cooldown for all his defenses, but also that trinket. Freezing Trap on Chilpa's, he does trinket out of it. Next stun could be bad for him, as he still continues to drop lower and lower in health. None Given actually just continuing to survive, barely taking any damage from Chilpa's whatsoever. And Chilpa's is the one having to play very defensive here. None Given doesn't really have a lot of health to really work off of. But now None Given is the one taking more damage than the Death Knight, starting to actually take a little bit of hits here and there. I don't even know. Was that just Chilpa's not really ramping up the damage? Was that None Given like self-heal himself? This is going to go for Exhilaration. Chill Pill's got himself every defensive up and running, and it's going to be Transfusion rolling as well. Is it Chill Pill's the one that has a corruption, or is it None Given that has a corruption? It's really hard to tell, because one of them definitely has a corruption. I think it is None Given. I think he got the endless formless. I think he got the AoE one. Oh my god, that corruption effect is so strong. It doesn't look like it's doing too much damage to Chill Pills, but it is keeping None Given pretty, well, pretty offensive, I guess. It is at least able to get some sort of pressure. Plus his pets is also out in the open. But Chill Pills is just struggling to keep himself afloat the whole time. He's just going for more death strikes than anything. Stun onto None Given might be able to allow Chill Pills to get offensive and turn the damage around. Maybe more frost strikes than death strikes. None Given is just going to use Crucible defensively. It feels like Chill Pills' damage is just not enough compared to the healing that None Given is doing. Whether it is Crucible healing, whether it is the pet healing, like a Beastmaster pet heal. Like, Chill Pills just actually cannot break through that healing whatsoever. Look at that hot. I mean, as soon as None Given puts it out, Chill Pills trying to ramp up the damage. Like, that hot does a little bit more healing than Chill Pills does damage. It's just like, I wonder if Chill Pills needs to get super hyper offensive here. Got himself another trinket out of yet another CC. Gonna be able to get himself ramped up a little bit in the Remorseless Winter category, but then he's going back to those death strikes immediately. None Given actually taking finally a bit of damage from his Remorseless. Gonna be stunned while Remorseless still up and running. Chill Pills actually might have ramped it up pretty hard. Could be a Turtle Shell. No Turtle Shell available. None Given could be going down here. Chill Pills just in few more globals. Finally was able to get himself a good setup. Needed to get himself a pretty big Remorseless Winter. Really went committing a lot of offensive pressure, trying to get through his runes ASAP, trying to extend the Remorseless, and that paid off. It was a longer duel, but it did pay off in the end. Transfusion coming out. Is Gritchen going up next? Gritchen could turn this around and Chill Pills. He can just force him to play super hyper defensive right now and just unload, unleash damage. But Chill Pills does need to sacrifice globals in order to go for more healing rather than damage. Gritchen just needs to get himself a charge, heal left and right with a Bloodthirst. 6 minutes in, 7% dampening. In just a minute or two, we'll start to see the healing get heavily reduced. So these guys need all the healing they can get right now. Gritchen going for a massive heal right now. Does Chill Pills have an answer for it? Actually, just gonna let Gritchen get a basically almost a full heal. Another Bloodthirst is needed. Gritchen, I think, almost tried to get another Bloodthirst in. I think he messed up one of the globals or two. Chill Pills, though, should be able to finally get some damage ramping on to Gritchen. Got a Remorseless Winter rolling. Got himself some cooldowns rolling. Stun to Gritchen just to get him locked in here for a second. Letting himself get the damage up and running. The frost damage actually doing quite a lot. Gritchen's gonna leap out and charge right back into the madness. Get himself a big old heal. What kind of a corruption effect does Gritchen work? I don't even know. It looked like he maybe was running one of the weapons because they look really cool. But I don't think it's a weapon. It looks like he has maybe some base one, but I can't really tell. It's probably like a haste increase, master increase or something. Has to be, right? Either way, that corruption is not going to be enough to save him, as Gritchen does go down. Chill Bane with 3, dude. Eventually, we got Spart to deal with. That's going to be Sparticle, who probably should have the most advantage here against Chill Pills, as long as he can keep him at bay. And with those Novas, it should be quite easy. Chill Pills got himself Grip, Stun, and Chains of Ice, and Spart should be able to get around it. AMS up and running for Chill Pills. He does have himself a moment of respite. A moment of invulnerability. Spart trying to land a polymorph for Chill Pills. He's going to check it, Grip, Spart in. That's going to be a perfect opportunity for a blink right now. And it's still going to try to land a polymorph for Chill Pills. I guess he's just going to wait out his cooldowns. Spart gets some damage of his own, though. He's going to get a Crucible in there, trying to see if he can maximize the damage of the Chill Pills. He's already in melee range, getting those death strikes, slamming in. Spart still trying to get himself as many instant casts as possible. Chill Pills, though, does have a massive transfusion. Spart separating each other for a moment with a knockup. But he needs to use the blinks at the right time. Going to be a Nova on to Chill Pills. He breaks out of it pretty quickly. Is going to stop those chain of arcane missiles immediately. Try to see if he can land a polymer for Chill Pills as he's trying to recover in some health. Not going offensive with Spart. Finally, Remorseless Winter coming out. Chill Pills got himself quite a bit of cooldowns rolling. That's going to be an interrupt to Spart, actually. No AMS available for Chill Pills. Spart is getting attacked by the Frost. He damaged quite a bit, actually. Spart finally able to get himself the range he needs. Is he gonna go for food? Gonna have to go for a bit of recovery. 20% dampening, though. Chill Pills is still managing to maintain those death strikes back to back to back. And he's gonna get himself one more Remorseless Winter. He's gonna grip Spart on top of him, trying to min-max the damage and value of the Remorseless Winter. Unable to catch up to Spart, stuns him out in the open, does not get next to the guy. Very unfortunate. The Chill Pills will have to wait a little bit until the next Remorseless. Might be able to pair that one with a Pillar of Frost. AMS coming up for Chill Pills just so he can get himself some setup. A big Remorseless Winter rolling up. Spart is actually really feeling that one a little bit. Polymorph coming out onto Chill Pills. Does not have a way out of it. And Spart not really looking all that good right now. 8 minutes in. Almost 9 minutes in with 24% dampening. We are going to see some healing reductions. Chill Pills is unaffected though. Chill pills out of everybody, still unaffected. Spart still unable to get any big setups onto chill pills. No mass missiles or anything that's gonna know onto chill pills. Who's still trying to keep Spart slow with a chain of ice. He's just making sure to use this chain of ice and cooldown if he has to. There's gonna be some cooldowns out of Spart. Finally able to get chill pills down to about half his health. Transfusion coming out for the death, though. Spart needs to separate from him in order to be able to get a big setup. Chillpill's got himself huge cooldowns rolling. Isn't so stunned to Spart. He's gonna force an ice buck out of the guy. Spart now has really no defenses left at all. He's gonna get himself one cast and one barrage on chill pills, but he got himself the death back. Some of his health is necrotic, but he can AMS it if he's really feeling like he's losing a lot of health. But he's got himself a full health pull. Spart hovering about 20% health, no ice block, no nothing. Try to go for Archimus at the end. But that's about all he has. Chill Pill's just unbeatable right now. He's going to get himself eye up and running against Vinci immediately. Vinci popping in the big Maledic on the Chill Pills. He popping an AMS for that immediately. So Vinci, if he hasn't popped his Vendetta, now Chill Pills has nothing. He doesn't have IB up. He doesn't have Death Pack. He doesn't have AMS. The next Vendetta should be able to shred through him. Eventually getting hit with a stun. He needs to find a way to get a trick out of Chill Pills, then he'll be good to go. Looks like Chill Pills is the one kind of playing defensive. He's not really pushing at Vinci. He's actually trying to back up. Evasion coming down for that transfusion. Perfect opportunity for Vinci to really max out the damage. Good. Cloaker Shadow just sit on Chill Pills. He's trying to min-max the damage. Smoke Bomb coming out, get a shot on Chill Pills. It does trick it out of it. No evasion available anymore for Vinci. Chill Pills still trying to death strike through this 34% damage. Barely in hell. Still trying, and that's going to be a poison bomb at the end to take him down. Chill Pills. Finally, is a Frost DK Juggernaut going down for the count. Nothing left for Vinci really to CC cast off of him. And that's going to be it. That's going to be the end of that game. Oh my god, so many builds go through. Chippa's got so much healing out of himself. But also the damage, he did last quite a while. The healing though is just insane. Although the healing, of course, again, scales to the damage you take. So if they're able to heal right after they take a huge hit, like with Lucron, even better healing. I guess that one makes sense if you play it right? If you play it carefully.